Hi everyone, my name is Avery Kelly and I want to welcome you all to the 2023 Riley's Way Call for Kindness. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have each and every one of you join the Riley's Way family. I'm a previous 2022 Call for Kindness fellow with my very own project, The Love Carries On Drive. And to tell you I have learned so much, being a part of the Riley's Way program is a pure understatement. I've met so many wonderful people, from mentors to other fellows to staff, who have really helped me and all of us be able to move out in this world with our projects. I've also gained so many different experiences and have been able to participate in workshops and retreats. Those retreats, I'm telling you, will be one of the funnest experiences that you have in Riley's Way. Through Riley's Way, I've joined the DEIA Plus committee, which is full of diversity, equity, inclusion, and access for youth. I've also become a Riley's Way kindness correspondent, where I write articles for the Riley's Way blog and help make social media posts so I can explore so many different fields that are outside of the project that I joined Riley's Way with. Something that they say often is when being a part of the Riley's Way family, you honestly are never going to leave, and it's one of the best things ever. Regardless of how old you are, regardless of what your background is, you can make an impact. And with the help of Riley's Way, you can move out in this world using kindness to help fuel you to do it. So without further ado, I want to introduce to all of you the Riley's Way Executive Director, Dr. Christine O'Connell.
Welcome everyone, and thank you, Avery. I'm so excited to have all of you here from around the country to welcome in the new class of 2023 Call for Kindness Fellows, and also to celebrate the achievements of the outgoing 2022 class. As you know, Riley's Way supports and invests in the next generation of kind leaders, a task that becomes more important every year. We see Riley's Way alumni as future leaders in business, in education, in nonprofits, in policy and government, in the arts, all leading with kindness at their core. And we are all here to celebrate tonight our flagship program, the Call for Kindness, which provides seed funding for social impact projects, one-on-one project coaching and support, but most importantly, a community of other social impact leaders who care about making a difference in the world. And what a difference they're making. Let me tell you now about a few of our fantastic fellows. Jillian and Recovery Meetups from California connects high school students recovering from disordered eating. Dylan and Computers for People have collected, refurbished, and donated 1,400 computers to low-income individuals to promote access to opportunity. Surya from Girls Who STEAM is working to empower girls to pursue science careers and has held over 70 events with more than 4,000 students. Anya and Kat of the Colorization Collective in Seattle have connected over 260 artists of color from 16 states and 4 countries with resources, opportunities, and mentors who look like them, all with the goal of promoting diversity in the art world. And Grayson, who is 22 from Arizona, started a group called Trans in support of trans and non-binary people pursuing STEM careers. And speaking of incredible ideas, let's take a moment and celebrate the work of our 2022 Call for Kindness Fellows, who met for the first time in Washington, D.C. in February at our annual retreat. We heard from inspiring speakers about how to lead both with kindness and power, how to tell their story, how to fundraise, and so much more. They learned from experts, but most importantly, from other alumni and each other. And the powerful community of changemakers and friendships that formed was inspiring. I heard the term life-changing experience over and over again. The weekend proved our mission. Young people have the ideas and passion to change the world, and we just need to bring them together and let the connections and friendships happen. And I can't wait to see what this year brings. And in the spirit of friendship, we're also here tonight to celebrate the birthday of Riley Sandler, who always had kindness and friendship at her core. Let's hear a bit more about Riley from her dad, Ian Sandler, and the co-founder of Riley's Way Foundation.
My name's Ian Sandler. I'm Riley's dad, the co-founder of Riley's Way, but really I'm Riley's dad. We started Riley's Way the day she passed. We had no idea what we were gonna do when we started Riley's Way. Absolutely none, guys. Riley's headmaster, Mr. Burke, he pushed us to focus on who she was and how she lived. Riley was the person who lit up a room She was the best friend that anybody could ever ask for. And what Riley loved more than anything in this world was finding different people in her orbit and connecting them. And so we had our purpose.
And the winners are, drum roll please, let's all do a little virtual drum roll.
The Call for Kindness is a national program, and the idea is we are trying to empower the next generation of kind leaders. You've all got such amazing projects, and whether you're doing this out of Minnesota or New York or Charlotte, I mean, it's amazing how many states we have represented. We're here to let you know that you're not alone.
You follow your intuition, everything else will follow through.
We work on not just their specific program or project that they're working on, but the underlying skills they need to accelerate them, as well as the connections they get to make so that the future looks a lot brighter than the world is right now. My goals for Riley's Way are so massive, but they're really just a love letter to my daughter, right? You just want someone you love for people to know who she is. And you all let me do that. What I want to do is just say thank you. Thank you for letting me honor Riley. Thank you for the work you do, and just please keep going.
Welcome to the first in-person Call for Kindness Fellows Retreat.
The Call for Kindness is an annual contest that works with young leaders between the ages of 13 to 22 who essentially have an idea or project that they're working on to make the world a better place.
We invite young people from across the country to submit new or existing projects that really embody our Riley's Way values of kindness, empathy, connection making, and youth leadership.
And we give them the opportunity to both learn valuable leadership skills as well as a grant of $3,000 to put into action for their project.
We want to change the face of leadership in this country, so leaders value kindness and empathy. And that is what we're about at our core. Empowering and supporting the next generation of kind leaders who want to change the world. All of you, every single person in this room.
So once young folks are selected, we do a really big celebration for them, and then what happens is they are enrolled essentially into our leadership development plan for the year.
Every good story needs a champion, a challenge, and a change.
Every month they come together to learn about topics or skills that can either help them personally or professionally strengthen their projects. And so the skills really range from how do you do public speaking, how do you fundraise past Riley's Way, and what is it like to be a 15-year-old on LinkedIn, and how do you really use those connections to really spread your message.
So can I see your reaction?
I'm especially excited to announce our special topic this year, environmental justice. This is a topic close to my heart as a former environmental scientist and professor. And this was a topic chosen by our students because they see what's going on in the world right now, from climate change to unclean drinking water to a toxic train spill. These environmental problems don't affect every community the same. It's often the most under-resourced communities that are the most affected. And I'm excited to share with you tonight some of the creative solutions our new fellows have come up with to help.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people won't stop. Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people won't stop. Give yourselves a round of applause.
What excites me particularly about the Call for Kindness is our youth's passion and drive to make the world a better place. It's evident in their projects. I watch them all the time in different spaces, empower one another and learn from each other and build community, and that's something that we really need.
What's beautiful about the Call for Kindness is one year's fellows become the next year's judges. And they then support and mentor the next group of projects. That's where the excitement comes, is watching these students themselves transform in a year or two to being the brave, amazing leaders that give me hope.
1, 2, 3, Riley's Way!
Hi everyone, I am TK Kwan.
And I am Siparana Kwan, and we are the Kwan Sisters, writers, creatives, and founders of the new platform, Chew on Something.
It is our pleasure to be with visionaries, a growing roster of influential change makers who lead with kindness, empathy, and an all-inclusive approach in their various industries. Visionaries use their platforms to bring an increased awareness to Riley's Way's work to inspire young people to lead today for a kinder tomorrow.
TK and I are passionate about the movement for kindness that young change makers are building today. So without further ado, it's our pleasure to announce some of the 2023 Call for Kind Fellows.
First up, Advocates for Autism Mentorship Program from New York, Astor Lit from Minnesota, Camp Fixel from Florida, Camp Me Fresh from California, Chess Queens On and Off the Board from Missouri.
I like that. Me too.
On and off the board. Codology from California, Concourse International from Ohio.
And then we have Connor's Kindness Project from Massachusetts, Early Entrepreneurs from New York, Echo Brothers Support Books with Diversity from Florida, Feel the Meals from New York, the Global Youth Economics Forum from New York, Granny Project from New York. Oh, New York's reigning on big. Yes. And Idea from Connecticut.
Congratulations, everyone, on your incredible accomplishments.
We are looking forward to learning more in the changes you will create to make a meaningful impact in the lives of others. Thank you.
Thank you.
Riley's Way is 100% a huge family, and I'm just so grateful and so glad that I was able to be a part of this family and that I am a continuing member of this family. My name is Jeremiah West, and my project is called Hotels for the Holidays, and I'm a Call for Kindness fellow. Hotels for the Holidays is a 3-day, 2-night stay, all expense paid trip for homeless kids and their families so that they don't have to spend Christmas and wake up on Christmas morning in a shelter. So we provide gifts under the tree, we provide a fully decorated room, we provide hot meals, everything is taken care of from A to Z, and we really just want to show love to our homeless families and their kids in our communities. Me and my entire family, we all have a heart for helping kids. My dad actually used to be homeless, so when his dad passed away, he was homeless for a time. He was kind of bouncing around from shelters with his mom to living on floors at aunts and uncles and relatives' houses. So for our family, this is just a project that's really near and dear to us. So we're working extremely hard year-round to make sure that we can provide this experience to as many kids all over the country as possible. The Call for Kindness has been, I think, instrumental in our growth and development as a project. The workshops that Call for Kindness provides are next level. I've never seen anything like them. At our last networking call, we had people in legislation, we had lawyers, we had journalists, and it was just so cool to be able to interact with each of these people on a personal level, and then be able to get their advice about our project and how we should move forward. I think kindness is lived out in our work in every aspect that we do. When you are kind to other people, you want them to have the absolute best experiences. You don't want them to, settle for less. So I think that's kind of where kindness really comes into our project. It's just like every little detail. We try to serve at the absolute highest level because that's what we want ourselves.
The Riley's Way community is wonderful. I honestly could not say enough good things about the community, could not put it into words how amazing everyone is. My name is Grayson. My project is Trans, Togetherness, and Really Awesome Non-Normative Support, and I am a Call for Kindness fellow. I'm trans, and my mentor for the project is also trans. We both volunteer for a crisis line, so we were wanting to help our community in other ways outside of the crisis line, and so we brainstormed and we came up with the idea for a support group. The main issue that we're hoping to address is the lack of community and mental health support for all trans people around the world. It can be really hard to find any other trans people, and often even dangerous, especially for trans people in rural and remote areas. And we just thought that working with Riley's Way on this would be a fantastic opportunity. All of our meetings are virtual, and it's been going super well so far. So we've done 3 meetings. And I would say that our most recent meeting was probably the best one yet. It just keeps getting better. And our Discord server has just grown in the past month from about 35 to 135 people. So getting that giant community and like having everyone talk in there has just been so amazing. So I think the thing that has made the biggest impact on my project is the retreat as a whole. I think just like really feeling like that support from like all of the staff members and getting to see them in person, and like hearing so many like nice things about my project from like the other fellows, as well as getting like all of the education that we did at the retreat. So all of it, it's just been so helpful. The more people that we can reach and help, the better. We've just really started to like build this community, and it's just so amazing.
Food and where it comes from is such a great interactive space. Picking vegetables, tasting things, using all 5 of their senses. It's an incredibly enriching experience.
Hi, my name is Jay Yoon.
My name is Michelle Song.
Along with David Yoon and Isabella Daniel, we represent the Grow Kindness Project, and we are Call for Kindness Fellows. Grow Kindness started roughly 2 years ago. We partnered with the Greenville Montessori School. We came here with an idea of revitalizing a garden bed.
Grow Kindness tackles food insecurity, as well as incorporating service learning into an educational curriculum, especially geared towards younger youth. They learn how to plant, grow, and harvest fresh produce, which is then donated to different areas all across eastern North Carolina. Since Grow Kindness's development in 2022, we've been able to donate hundreds of pounds of food.
The Call for Kindness to me is a community. I'm able to meet some great people, establish great connections, and also meet friends that I will remember for a very long time. It's just a great opportunity for us, especially as youth, to come together, talk about what you're passionate in, but also gain a new perspective and bring that home to make a bigger impact in your own community.
I have friends all over the country now. It's really insane to put it into perspective, and I still talk with them to this day. We have this big group chat for the Call for Kindness Fellows.
If I were to give advice to the upcoming Call for Kindness Fellows, I would tell them to be yourself. It does sound cliche, but the Riley's Way Foundation picked you for a reason, and they picked your idea.
Don't take this experience for granted. Get involved as much as possible with Riley's Way and the Call for Kindness program, because you're going to benefit a lot from it, not just in the form of financial support, but in emotional support, mental support, and making great connections all around the world. It's absolutely worth it.
Joining us live in studio, Avery Kelly, the CEO of her own production company, Inspired Melanin Incorporated. You're 14.
Yes, I am 14.
And you're as tall as I am.
My mom was on Facebook, and she had found that there was this woman that was searching for clothes for foster children. And I had a bunch of extra clothes, so I was like, okay, Avery, you can donate. And by doing that, I did a lot more research, and I learned so much more about kids that are in the foster system. And I learned that when moving from home to home, oftentimes foster children are forced to use trash bags to put their items in. And to me, that just really took me aback, because I was like, whoa, this is not okay. So with the Love Carries On drive, I had gone on Amazon and I created an Amazon wish list, and I put together where people would be able to donate through this list duffel bags and luggage tags that would then be delivered to a location that we would take to a local child welfare agency in the city of Chicago, which now we are hoping to expand. The Call for Kindness has made such a huge difference for my project, and honestly just me as a person. The Riley's Way Foundation community has just been such a huge help for me in general. I've learned so much more about marketing and being able to create a brand for Love Carries On, but also being able to network for myself, not only with potential companies that may be able to assist with the project, but also with other peers who are around your age and are doing similar things as you, to be able to give back to their communities. It's something that I will never take for granted. Kindness lives within the project. That's what the project was built off of, and that's what the project continues off of, with the support of the community.
Love Carries On is something I don't just want to do at this very time, but I want to be able to continue it even as I get older. Throughout this year, I want to do as many as possible. So hopefully I'll be able to see some reactions from kids, and hopefully I'll be able to make an impact on them.
I grew up around an abundance of extracurricular opportunities, and I believe that every student should have the same or even better opportunities than I did. I see a problem in the community that I really care about and no one's doing anything about, and what prevents me from being the first.
My name is William Bai. I am a Call for Kindness Fellow, and my project is Robo Recovery. Robo Recovery works to improve access to robotics education in the greater New Orleans area. In greater New Orleans, there are very few educational STEM enrichment programs and robotics programs, and as a kid, I was surrounded by plenty of opportunities in robotics, and so I really want to promote accessible and flexible robotics education for students in this area.
In middle and high school, I was thoroughly obsessed with robotics. I thought it was the coolest thing to turn a hunk of metal or plastic into an animate being that could move around, that could sense the world around it. And the fact that someone living just a few miles away from me in New Orleans doesn't even know that robotics exists, that's depressing for me.
Being selected as a Call for Kindness Fellow really made me feel so excited to be part of a larger network of young change makers, but also having the opportunity to work with a coach for storytelling was really a phenomenal experience. It allowed me to really understand how to tell the story of why I started Robo Recovery.
One more time for William, give it up, give it up!
I've begun to understand how an organization, especially a nonprofit, needs to have a face of kindness. So far, we have worked with over 400 students across New Orleans in 11 different New Orleans charter schools. 70% of them are on free or reduced lunch, and 93% of these students are from backgrounds or ethnicities that are historically unrepresented in science and engineering fields. I'm very passionate about robotics because I believe it's such a transformative influence on my ambitions and on my character and just who I am as a person today. Everyone gets a benefit out of a robotics program, and we want to ensure that students have access to that.
Wow, that was such a powerful testament to what happens when young people dare to dream. Hi everyone, my name is Michael and I'm a second-year med student. I was a Call for Kindness Fellow 3 years ago and I'm currently a member of the Youth Advisory Board. I'm so excited to be here today to announce the next group of Call for Kindness Fellows. All right, so here we go. First up, Jupiter Consul Sochess from Minnesota, Legal Studies Institute from New York, Light Up Network from Texas, Love and Sweet Bakery from Washington, My Network Her from New York, Operation Hope Drop from Kentucky, Power of Ponds from Wisconsin, Princess for a Day from South Carolina, Project I Am next up from Illinois, Sci-Fi for All from California, Student World Impact Film Festival from New Jersey, Tata for Now from Florida, Water the Seed from Missouri, Whiskey Bravo from New York, and WikiVision from Hawaii. Congratulations, everyone. These are some amazing projects, and I can't wait to learn more about them. If you're looking for some more inspiration, you are in luck. Here is a short video about how Riley's Way has supported the work and passion of young changemakers.
Riley's Way has shown me that my age doesn't really define my ability.
First of all, this retreat was absolutely amazing. All the workshops and all the different people that they bring in, all the speakers and all the mentors, everyone has just been incredible from A to Z.
I've learned how to network, access social media, speak up, be myself.
By being able to work with this kind of organization that emphasizes kindness, you really realize what the reason is for us being here.
Riley's Way has helped me a lot because it's given me an amazing group of people that I can work with and learn with.
The funding we've gotten has launched a plethora of new pursuits for us, which have been incredible.
Just hanging out with all these amazing people and just getting to know them, it helps me want to become just a better person in general.
We all deeply care about each other here, and having that support, that community has been an amazing outlet and open door for me to de-stress, take care of my mental health, and also know that there are other people like me.
Being a part of Riley's Way has given us a lot of support to take these ideas that we have and put them into action.
It's just absolutely incredible how they connect all of us. You know, we all work together on fundraising, on grant writing, on networking.
I always feel so inspired by all the young people around me, and I know that the future's in good hands. So thankful to always hear all of the amazing stories they have to tell, and I'm so thankful to be part of this community.
I love that video so much. Hi everyone, I'm Bella from Pennsylvania. I'm a 2021 Call for Kindness Fellow and founder of I Matter, a poetry and art competition I created to provide a forum for youth to process their pain after watching news coverage of the killing of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. This work is heavy, but it's been an act of love and learning for all involved. Now we'll hear from Charlie.
Thanks, Bella. I'm Charlie from New York. I was a 2021 Call for Kindness Fellow, and I'm the founder of the Friendly Fridge Network, which provides public, free-to-take-from fridges stocked with fresh food for anyone who needs it. It's also a place for anyone to give back by adding items to the community fridge. I'm always moved by the spirit of generosity that comes alive when communities come together for good.
Each year, Riley's Way offers any previous fellow the opportunity to apply for further funding and support from Riley's Way through these continuation grants. And this year, these winners will also mentor fellows and projects from our new cohort of Call for Kindness Fellows. This is part of what makes Riley's Way so special. You never really graduate, and the support continues. Charlie and I are excited to announce the 2023 Continuation Grant winners. Project Super Kid at HOBY Maryland, led by Camille, a 2020 fellow. Making Change Blanket Workshop, led by CJ from Georgia, a 2021 fellow. Tech Inclusion Project, led by Sasha and Tamana from New York, 2021 fellows. Z Feeds Angel Food Project, led by Zania from North Carolina, a 2021 fellow. Be Kind Initiative, led by Sydney and Braden from Tennessee, 2022 fellows. EE Equal Scholars Flex Fund, led by Alyssa from Oregon, a 2022 fellow. BFB #MyStory, led by Sonia from New York, a 2022 fellow. Girls Who STEAM, led by Sharia from New Jersey, a 2022 fellow. Green Goddess, led by Miari from Colorado, a 2022 fellow.
Grow Kindness, led by Jay and team from North Carolina, 2022 fellows. Hotels for the Holidays, led by Jeremiah from South Carolina, a 2022 fellow. Justice is Us Project, led by Angelise and team from Florida, 2022 fellows. Leaders Across the World, led by Jean and team from Washington, 2022 fellows. The Love Carries On Drive, led by Avery from Illinois, a 2022 fellow. Robo Recovery, led by William from Louisiana, a 2022 fellow. Soul Talks MHP, led by Solia from New York, a 2022 fellow. Spread Your Sunshine, led by Addison and Hayden from Minnesota, 2022 fellows. The Young Writers Workshop, led by Banks from Florida, a 2022 fellow. Bella and I would like to introduce you to the Sandlers, who will be announcing the winners of this year's special topic, environmental justice.
And they will be announcing the Yuriko Kikuchi Arigato winner. And here are the Sandlers, the co-founders of the Riley's Way Foundation.
Thank you, Bella and Charlie. We've made incredible strides in this movement for kindness because of leaders like you and all the young change makers who work every day to make us all better, stronger, and more connected. As Riley's family, this is such an important event for us, and we are so honored to announce the winners for our special topic of environmental justice. This topic was selected by our young change makers for its critical importance, and the projects we selected discuss issues related to sustainability, the climate crisis, environmental inequity, and more. And the winners are...
Can We Do Something About Food Waste from Maryland, the Ceres Organization from Ohio, Edible Ham from Alabama, the Green Zine from New York, Justice Garden blending pollinator plants and are in an underserved community from Maryland, Clothes for Care from Michigan.
Nourishing Hungry Communities in rural Illinois from Illinois. Read, Seed, Feed from North Carolina. Save Our Salmon Through Art from Washington. Students for Environmental Education and Discovery from Florida.
Congratulations to all the winners. We are also proud to support one award in a special dance and arts category, the Yuriko Kikuchi Arigato Award. This award honors Yuriko, who was a pioneering dancer and choreographer, and also the grandmother of our Director of Operations, Laura Kikuchi Dunn. And the recipient of the Arigato Award is...
Wired for Dance from California.
Congratulations again to all the winners. We are so proud of all of you. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Lauren Shankman, our Director of Partnerships and Programs, to learn more about our community of kind changemakers. Hi, Lauren. I think you're muted, Lauren.
Of course I am,
There
but no,
you
I'm not. Just keeping us all live. Thank you so much, Mackenzie, Ian, Brody. Hi, Ruby. Am I on screen? Okay, here we are. This is fun. I want to thank you and say bye. I'm speaking for the whole Riley's Way team when I say this is done out of a labor of love for Riley and for what we do. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. It is such a magical space we're in, filled with kind, young leaders and all of you supporters. It is a village that grows bigger and stronger every day because of each of you. And we need you to keep showing up, spreading our vision and message of kindness. Invite all your people, your friends, your teachers, your community, everyone to join us, because that's how we will grow even bigger and better. If you were inspired by the projects and the young leaders you met tonight, it's just a beginning. I invite each and every one of you to follow us in all the places. Okay, bring out your phone right now. Find us on Instagram if you're not there yet. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Medium. It's right there on the screen. And sign up for our monthly newsletter. You'll see all the chats in our chat as well. I promise you will be filled with inspiring stories of hope and kindness and empathy from around the world. And you'll get wonderful updates from all of our fellows. And you'll be part of our community. We're here because of our dream team, our devoted board, our inspiring youth leaders, and our 70+ partners from across the country, and our generous sponsors. Thank you so much to Wilkie, Farr, and Gallagher, the Sandler family, TLC Starfish Foundation, Catton, A Kinder World Foundation. You helped make tonight happen, and it's not too late to sponsor us. We have no plans of slowing down. We're only going to continue to get bigger and better. Our staff is growing. Our fellows, we're at 40 and 19 continuation fellows, but we cannot do this work alone. It takes a village to get to this moment. So I need your help. Will you make a small donation? Yes, I'm asking. It's rileysway.org/donate. No amount is too small or too big. We would love your support right now. Tell everyone, because we need you all to be part of this movement. So the sign you're seeing here has the QR code to make it easy. Or if you're on our website, just scroll down. Our team has made it so simple. And I just want to thank everyone behind the scenes and in front of the camera for your continued support. And it's now my great pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Christine O'Connell, our Executive Director, and Gia Gambino, our Youth Advisory Board Co-Chair, who's been part of every single one of our programs. They are two of the kindest leaders I've ever met and friends. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Thank you.
Hi, Gia.
Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Gia, a 2020 Call for Kindness Fellow and the co-chair of our Youth Advisory Board. Anyone who knows me knows that I love Riley's Way and I'm a proud alumni. Today, I'm pleased to present the inaugural Riley's Way Alumni Award, which will be given annually to a past Call for Kindness Fellow, Youth Leadership Retreat participant, or council or chapter member who is a shining example of kind leadership. The recipient of this award exemplifies Riley's Way's core values, which are kindness, empathy, youth leadership, and inclusive community. And now, the first ever 2023 Riley's Way Alumni Award goes to Marjorie Cranen. As Marjorie's sister Rebecca shared in her nomination, Marjorie demonstrated an ongoing engagement with Riley's Way. In high school, she was a leader on the Hewitt and Twills of Astoria Council and has worked with the Call for Kindness since the beginning by helping organize national outreach and being a judge. Now at Columbia University, Marjorie has continued to be a kind leader, Riley's Way style. She currently helps run a tutoring program and has expanded its service to Cecilia Walker, a charter school in Harlem with whom she first worked with in 9th grade through Riley's Way. Marjorie has found new ways to lead with kindness, helping children to thrive academically and emotionally. She also continues to check in with staff and find new ways to support and grow the Riley's Way community. Congratulations, Marjorie.
Thank you, Gia, and congratulations, Marjorie, on this well-deserved honor. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for joining tonight. We have hundreds of people joining in from around the country. I wrote down some of the locations. We have Mason, Ohio, Atlanta, Georgia, Indiana, Greenville, North Carolina, Miami, Florida, St. Louis, Missouri, Brooklyn, Michigan, Charlotte, North Carolina, Philly, so many places. It's just amazing to see the reach of the Call for Kindness. I would love for everyone to join me again in congratulating all of the winners tonight and giving them some love in the chat. So I am privileged to work alongside the most dedicated, hardworking, and kind team. Our staff, our board, our volunteers, our young change makers, and especially our alumni like Gia, which is a program we're going to keep growing. It's just such an honor to be part of this kindness movement with all of you. And our numbers speak for themselves. We have 300 plus Call for Kindness Fellows, including all of you tonight, 40 continuation grant winners, over 350 council and chapter members, 300 plus youth leadership retreat participants, and 800 alumni. And altogether, we've reached hundreds of thousands of people across the globe. Our reach is expansive and growing, but the numbers really tell just one side of the story. Lives are being transformed through these kind leaders every day, and that's what really matters here. And we have no plans of slowing down. So if you want to learn more about any of the projects you heard about tonight, go to our website at www.rileysway.org or callforkindness.org. And whenever we meet these young changemakers creating a kinder, more inclusive world, some at just 13 years old, we can't help but think about Riley and this incredible movement of kindness that she inspired. So happy birthday, Riley, and congratulations again to all of our winners. Now, please join me in welcoming 2022 fellows Sydney and Braden of the Be Kind Initiative with a short musical selection from their band In the Company of Wolves. After the music, we'll come back together to cheer on our new fellows one last time, and stay tuned for the full song during our closing.
Hey everyone, my name is Braden Grant.
And I'm Sydney Garrett, and we were some of the Call for Kindness Fellows of 2022 and 2023. Lauren asked if we would come and share a clip of one of our songs called I'll Stay. The organization that we have is Be the Change Youth Initiative, and the project that was chosen for Riley's Way was the Be Kind Initiative. So a lot of what we do is we go into schools, share songs that we've written about our own experience, whether it's with anxiety, depression, suicidal ideation, but we talk to students, empower them to see the importance of kindness, showing love to other people, the importance of having the mental health conversation. And so that's where a lot of the songs and the message behind and the mission behind what we do with the nonprofit come together. So we wanted to be able to share one of those songs with you today. And this one is called I'll Stay. Hope you like it.
We know you too well, so let us come for you. Words can't cover up lost in your eyes. I'll stay here with you. I'll stay. Well, I'll stay. I'll stay. Well, I'll stay.
Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you, Sydney and Braden, for all you do through your work and your music. And we are so grateful to have you in the Riley's Way community. Now I want all of you watching to take a minute and use the chat to call out projects, people, or moments from this evening who inspired you. And in the spirit of our kindness movement, we're calling on all of you to join the Call for Kindness tonight and commit to doing one kind act this month. Write it in the chat, think about it, write it on social media, and use the hashtag #CallForKindness. I want to thank you all for coming and celebrating with us today, and ask everyone to come back on screen with me tonight who presented, who's been talking tonight, and congratulate all of the Call for Kindness Fellows one last time. So let's give them all a round of applause. Woo! I want to thank all of you who are tuning in tonight, that are watching this, for being part of our incredible movement of kindness. We are stronger and better because of you. And I wish you all kindness as we sign off Riley's Way style. So use the chat, congratulate everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. Congratulations, all the fellows.
Bye. Stay in touch.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
This is our song, I'll Stay. Scaling the peak, a sparrow flies above me. Canvas of green, I've made my life here. Oh no.
Looking into your eyes, capture a spark that ignites the heart. Stronger than a fire. No curtains to hide behind. Oh, the sparrow flies. We know you too well, so let us come for you. Words can't cover up what you're going through. I know it's hard to say, but you can tell me the truth. Get lost in your eyes, I'll stay here with you. I'll stay. Well, I'll stay. I'll stay. Well, I'll stay. And I know you're tired. I can see it in your eyes. you carry doesn't have to last much longer with me at your side. With me at your side. We know you too well, so let us comfort you. Words can't cover up what you're going through. I know it's hard to say, you can tell me